Hello everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, and it's going to be kind of loud in the background because where I'm sitting is right next to the main street, but there also happens to be a bench under a tree right here, so I'm trying to get comfortable here. So I'm at work today on my lunch break, and so I went to the bakery that's across the street, as I told you guys about before, and I got a couple of call them bolillos. Bolillo is just like a small bread, but it also has like ham and cheese in there. So I got a couple of bolillos. One has ham, cheese, jalapeno, and the other one has pepperoni, cheese, jalapeno. So there's a lot obviously to talk about. I haven't made a video in a really long time. There's a lot to talk about, but I don't really want to. I mean, you know, in a lot of ways, my life is the same from, you know, a few months ago when I made my last video. So not really a lot to talk about, but in general, I work at the same job, live in the same town, same living situation. And that's it. So I don't really have any great reason why I haven't made videos besides the fact that I just don't really have desire anymore. I don't know. I need to take a drink. I also have my famous Red Bull. Yeah, I don't know. My videos just seem... I'm getting kind of over a cold too. My videos seemed repetitive and boring and, you know, not entertaining. And so, I don't know. Really sorry about the noise background. But it's really nice outside today. The temperature's nice, a little cool breeze. And in front of the bakery shop, there's a park bench. That's what I'm sitting on, and you know, I get in the shade, so that's why I'm here. I could have went and sat in my car, but a little bit less comfortable. I mean, my car is comfortable, but speaking of the same thing, okay, so yeah, like I said, same job, live in the same town, same, and the last time I made a video, I was telling you guys how, you know, one of the windows on my car, it doesn't roll up anymore, so, you know, that needs fixing. And now my tires, the tread of my tires are getting really low. And because my car is all-wheel drive, like, I usually go to Walmart to get tires because it's like the cheapest place. And they won't just do 2 tires because it's all-wheel drive. Plus, I kind of need 4 tires anyways. All my tires are kind of starting to bald. But one is kind of particularly bad, so I can't really go too far. Anyways, so on top of, you know, the window on my car needing fixing, now I need 4 new tires, which is like $500, even at Walmart, for 4 new tires. No. So, been trying to save up for that, and you know, just pay normal bills and whatever, and so yeah, so that's what's going on. So that's why I don't make videos, because, you know, it's the same, you know. What am I to say? You know, what am I to say? These have been sitting out for a while. They're really good, but it's cold. They bake them fresh in the morning, and it's like 10 o'clock right now, so. Yeah, so it's the same stuff, you know. I don't want to bother everyone with my problems, because, you know, everyone has their own problems. That's one reason I don't make videos. I don't want to just get here on videos and complain. But I also want to get on here and lie and be like, oh yeah, everything's great, and you know, I love my life and I love, you know, the way things are going. You know, I don't want to do that either. So I just don't make videos. That's why I don't make videos. But somebody mentioned in a comment that they, you know, missing my videos, so I decided to make one. Yeah, you know. One of the main, well, two of the main problems, not problems, two of the main, I don't know, things in my life that, you know, that I'm dissatisfied with, I guess you could say, is one, my job. I don't like my job at all. Like, with high disdain, I don't like my job. And the only reason I stay is because, one, they give overtime at this job. Actually, they forced overtime. So, just naturally, I get more money just from working more hours, whereas a lot of businesses don't give you overtime at all. So even though the job is crap, I get more hours. So that's one reason I stay. Basically, I could earn more money here than I could, you know, at other jobs around here. And even that's not. I mean, like I wish I could work somewhere else and I'm happier, even if it's a little bit more or a little bit less money. But anyways. So the main point there is that, you know, I'm working a job that I have, again, absolute disdain for. I don't like it at all. I don't like a lot of the management. I'm not going to get into it because, I mean, that's a whole like hour video by itself. I'm not going to get into all that. And then the second thing, me and my family, you know, my girlfriend, my son, we don't like this town that we live in. We never even wanted to move here. That's a whole. You know, most of you guys know the backstory on that. You know, we live in this small podunk town of Quincy, Washington, and we were kind of, I don't want to say forced, but sort of forced to move here because, you know, we were in Tri-Cities and I didn't have work or whatever, and so I was looking for work, and I ended up finding this place in Quincy, Washington, and so I just came over here just for the job. So we never had a desire to live here whatsoever. We came here as a necessity. I don't want to say forced, but as a necessity we came here. And we just got stuck, you know. We just got stuck. We're in a rut. And so when people ask, oh, you know, so we, you know, we don't want to move in permanently here. We don't want to stay permanently here. I don't want to stay permanently in my job. This is kind of overall what I'm saying. I don't want to be in this job. I don't want to be in this town. We want to get out. I want to get out. My family wants to get out, and like I said, and this is where it comes back to, you know, it's the same stuff I was talking about before, or whatever. Nothing. As far as nothing's changed. I'm still living this. I still work in this unhappy job in this unhappy town, and you know, I try to save money to get out. Every time I try to save money, something comes up, like my car. Something else will go wrong with my car, or something like that. You know. And so I just go around in circles and I'm just never able to get out of here. But like, we have, my family and I, we have a high desire to leave this place. There's so many reasons we don't like living in this town and in this area. And the fact that we can't leave, it's so frustrating. Can't leave this job, can't leave this town. So we just can't get away from, break free from this. And it's very depressing, it's very frustrating. And so, you know. So, again, that's one reason I don't make videos, because I come on here and I talk about it, and people are, oh, you shouldn't complain, this and that, and whatever. That's why I don't make videos. Because I'm a straight shooter, and I'm not going to come on here and lie. You know. I'm not happy. We're not happy. I'm not happy in the job, not happy in the town, etc. we want to leave, you know, and it's just it's hard. It's hard to. Here's my second bolillo. This one's pepperoni. Yes. It's hard, you know, moving to, you know, to a different town or to a different state or where, you know, wherever we want to go, because you don't just have to find a job. Finding a job is kind of the trivial part. It's finding somewhere to live is the hard part. I've talked about this before too. You know, just in modern day, it's so hard to rent a place. You got to, you know, make so much income and have, you know, they just request so much stuff when you go to move into a whatever, an apartment or any kind of renting or whatever. It's like, oh, you have to have, you know, I don't know, certain credit score some places ask for, or, you know, make a certain amount of income. Yeah, obviously you have to have a certain amount of deposit, and, you know, that's hard to come by too. Trying to get a couple $1,000s extra money for a deposit and all this kind of stuff. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I really wish I had warmed this up, but I wanted to eat. I don't want to walk back across the street to my job, warmed up in the microwave. I mean, you know, I like taking the break in our break room and hang out with my friends. But there's a lot of other people in the break room who are not my friends. I don't want to be around. And they watch you, they judge you. So I come across the street, be by myself, be at peace a little bit, make a video. You know, can't really make a video in the break room either. People talking, people ask, "Hey, what are you doing?" And, you know, yeah, that's why I haven't made a video, because I don't want to come depress you with my problems. Because you got your own problems, whoever you are, you have your own problems and your own whatever. You know, and you come on YouTube for entertainment, maybe for fun, not to be bombarded by someone else's, you know, struggles. So. And that's what's going on. I guess I'll end the video there. Finish eating. Back to work. Back to the grind pretty soon. Yeah. This job sucks. One of the big things that I hate, like I said, I'm not going to get totally into it because it's just so much stuff. But one of the big things is 12-hour shifts. Every day that we work, for my job, it's 12 hours. Actually, most of the jobs here at this place require 12 hours every day you work. And it's just too much. You know, I'm janitor. That's what I'm doing. I've been doing for over a year now. When I first started janitor, though, we were on 8-hour shifts. I didn't mind it so much. I was going 7 to 3. 7 in the morning to 3 afternoon. Boom, come in, do my thing, clean up, you know, and get out of there. But now we're here 12 hours a day, half the day. It just encompasses your whole life. And you can't have a social life, can't make videos. It sucks. So that's one of the big things that I hate about this place. Is about that job. And then, like I told you, they force you on your days off and this and that. And so, I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, sorry about the noise. This truck just pulled up right behind me. Hello, Mr. Big Truck. Say hi to my YouTubes. Alright, well, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.